Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Emosebo. Thanks for watching the video. This is going to be a Star Wars video, so let me change it up a little bit. Better. I've read many Star Wars books, canon, legends. I've read about the Old Republic, before the Republic, Legacy era, the politics, the rebellions, the armies. But what I enjoy reading the most and want to learn much more about are the Sith. The Dark Lords, powerful dark side users, forbidden knowledge, and looking great in black. Here are my top 5 Siths, canon, and legends. Keep in mind, this is not a most powerful list of the Sith. I love the stories from these 5. Their powers are also a factor, but not the focus. I'm focusing on who I enjoyed reading about the most. Also, I'm not giving you the entire history, just enough information to maybe make you want to read their books, to check it out. So without further ado, let's start with number 5. Like many of the great Siths, including 3 in my list, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side. He assumed the mantle of the Dark Lord of the Sith and waged a destructive war against the Galactic Republic and the Jedi Order during the era of the old Sith Wars. Jedi Padawan Kun was filled with a burning curiosity regarding the Sith. He wanted to become stronger and stronger, so he left the Jedi Order on his own, just to find out as much as he could. He came across Freedon Nad's tomb, chatting it up with his spirits, planning, etc. Kun enslaved the Masasi living in Yavin 4 and compelled them to build temples across the world. He is responsible for all the temples built in Yavin 4, the ones that you read about or have seen somewhere. Exar Kun. Later, with the help of his apprentice Ulic Qel-Droma, they brought back a golden age of the Sith. He allied with the remnants of the Krath and the Mandalorian warriors. Kun and Qel-Droma, they commenced a bloody war against the Republic. Kun took several Jedi back to Yavin 4, corrupted them, and made his Brotherhood of the Sith, sending them out into the galaxy to kill their masters and create chaos. These were the foundations of a Sith empire. Exar Kun. He also wielded the first double-bladed lightsaber. He didn't invent it. He just used the schematics to build the first one. Hence the name Sith lightsaber. When he was betrayed by Qel-Droma, he freed his spirit from his body, but got trapped in Yavin 4 for the next several millennia. When Luke was already the Grand Master of the New Order, of the New Jedi Order, Kun tried to turn his students, killing one in the process. He even separated Luke's soul from his body, but was defeated by the combined power of all of Luke's students. Exar Kun is one of the most popular and powerful Siths ever. Read about him in the comics Tales of the Jedi. Number 4. Savior, conqueror, hero, villain. He is all things, and yet he is nothing. In the end, he belongs to neither the light nor the darkness. He will forever stand alone. The Revan-kissed Darth Revan. He was a Jedi who desired to protect countless lives on the Outer Rim that were threatened by the Mandalorian invasions. However, the Jedi Council refused to let him or any other Jedi intervene in the war, so Revan, displaying fantastic diplomatic abilities and leadership virtues, mustered an enormous number of Jedi to go fight with him, disobeying the Council. He donned a fallen Mandalorian's mask, his Padawan Malak followed him, and that group won the war for the Republic. But they didn't return. Instead, they found the Starforge, an automated shipyard that allowed them to produce an immense fleet and give them power. Again, power corrupting here, which seduced them to becoming Sith. Darth Revan became the Lord of the Sith and Malak his apprentice. Revan was also known as a really powerful Sith Lord. He was able to turn Jedi at will and gain allies from anywhere. He was later captured by the Jedi and brainwashed to convert back to the light side. As a Jedi once more, one of the most powerful Jedi, being able to channel both the light and the dark side of the Force, he defeated his apprentice, now the Dark Lord Malak, and was declared the hero of the Republic. His story is so vast. You should read his book, Revan, and play the RPG, Knights of the Old Republic. A lot of story, a lot to read. Number 3. Born under the name Deso, the Sith Ari who restored the Sith to glory. Did he? They call him Bane. He was a poor miner on the Outer Rim. He learned hatred and anger at an early age as he grew up with a father who hated him, who frequently insulted and beat him. After Bane challenged him only to have his father nearly kill him in response, Bane later killed his father through unconscious use of the Force. Bane took the dark side with ease, standing at 6'5", imposing. The guy was so buff from mining and just so much physical work that he couldn't hide his muscles in the Sith robe. You can see his muscular physique in anything. When he later joined the Sith and studied their history, Bane created the Rule of Two. He is super important in Star Wars history and the lore. I encourage you to read his trilogy of books that give you all his stories so good. Bane was instructed in the old Sith order by the old Sith council that existed back then, but he thought it was a weak council. He believed the weak should serve the strong, whereas the Jedi and the Republic believed that it was a duty of the strong to help the weak. Bane believed that the strong were intended to rule the weak masses. So he studied Darth Revan's holocron, and armed with strength and new knowledge, he destroyed the old Sith order and created his own. Again, read his trilogy for his full story, so much that I won't cover, and it's so good. Check it out. Number 2, of course, the person that started it all, the highest midichlorian count of all time. He never reached his true potential though, his full potential, the classic tale of falling to the darkness, and inspired all the other characters. We all know his story, right? He wanted to save his wife and thought the only way possible was through the use of a dark side. This motive, added with anger and loss, led to his fall. I love this story. Also a classic good person does something bad to get a good outcome. Didn't work for him though. He killed all the Jedi in the temple. He dueled Obi-Wan Kenobi and lost, left to die in lava. Darth Sidious saved them and gave him his iconic life-sustaining dark suit he wore for the rest of his life. However, his duel with Obi-Wan was his downfall, as his injuries prevented him from reaching his full potential. He never became as powerful as he could have been, but still became the ultimate Jedi killer. Check out Purge in the comics. Nice comic illustrating how he got that name. Beautiful. At the end of a galactic civil war, Luke dueled his father Vader. Vader lost, and Luke refused to kill him, saying, "I am a Jedi like my father before me." This awoke something good in Vader. He killed the Emperor and I think he did fulfill the prophecy of the Chosen One, vanquishing the Sith, Darth Vader. And my number 1, the ultimate weapon, the Force itself unleashed, Starkiller. Galen Merrick, codename Starkiller, appeared as a protagonist in the Force Unleashed video games. He was created to show what would have happened if Luke had joined his father. As the story goes, Galen was abducted by Darth Vader and trained as his secret apprentice since a little kid. Adept in the 7 forms of lightsaber combat with advanced Force abilities, Palpatine believed Galen's strength could one day rival his own. And as proof, this Force wrecking ball defeated Vader. Really good. Held his own against Sidious before being killed. He is overpowered, and that is why I love him so much. I think playing as him and interacting with his story just made the connection stronger. I empathized with what he dealt and went through. Of course, this is all legends. His sacrifice facilitated the formation of the Alliance, and they honored his memory by using his family crest, the Starbird or the Phoenix, as the official emblem of the Alliance. Starkiller. Guys, thanks so much for watching my video. I am Emosebo. If you enjoyed, please click the like button and share the video with some friends that want to know about Siths. I want to know who your favorite Sith is. Put it in the comments down below. Check out my video on Thursday. I'm going to be talking news with Freddy Vela. And of course, I'll see you in the next one.